So we have seen the linear inequalities, what they are. Let us see example. This is the example of Ravi taking the rice. So 30x less than 200. This you have to solve, but after solving you have to see that x should be a natural number. In the second case, x need to be an integer. So 30x by 200, how we are going to do it? We'll apply the rules we have studied. Divide both the sides by 30. So what you get? Actually, this 20 by 3. So x is less than 20 by 3. Now this is okay, but the first part is it needs to be a natural number. And we know that we have already discussed the natural number, it will start from 1, and when we go up to 6 it is okay. Solution set, this you can see. At 7 this is not going to work because 20 by 3, 7 is more than that. What about x when it is an integer? Integer means, 0 to 6 you have already seen. We have discussed about Ravi taking rice. But since it is an integer, you have to take this -1, -2 till the, you can say infinite. We'll see how. So the solution set would be like this. We have to solve 5x minus 3 less than 3x plus 1. So how we are going to solve it? We'll see about the integer and being real number. 5x minus 3 less than 3x plus 1. So let us add, because we want to eliminate this 3. So we want to add 3 and 3 both the sides, rule 1. So this will get cancelled. You'll get 5x less than 3x plus 4. So we need to eliminate this 3x from right hand side. So let us subtract 3x and 3x from both the sides. And subtracting the negative will not change the sign of or does not reverse the inequality. So you'll get 2x less than 4. So that is x, divide both the sides with 2, you'll get x less than 2. And now x is an integer, as we have seen that it has to be less than 2, so it is 1, 0, but since it is an integer, it will go beyond that. Then x is an real number, so since it is less than 2, so how you are going to write? The answer is x belongs to, this is less than 2, so 2, and here you will take minus infinite. Same way like this, but here all the values are going to be taken because this is real number, not integer. Then the 4x plus 3 is less than 6x plus 7. Again same thing we are going to do. We'll try to eliminate this 6x. So let us subtract 6x from both the sides. Now we have this minus 2x less than this 4x minus 6x is minus 2x is less than 4. Let us divide both the sides by minus 2. And as we divide by minus 2, we need to reverse the sign. So this will be greater than. This minus 2, so it gets cancelled. 2 2s are 4, minus 2. So x greater than minus 2, sign will be reversed if you divide it or multiply it with the negative number. So the answer would be, if nothing is given, you must take it as a real number. So what it is going to give you, x greater than minus 2, so take minus 2, okay, x belongs to minus 2, and then you can go up to infinite. This is your answer. Next is example 4, solve this 5 minus 2x by 3 less than equal to x by 6 minus 5. Let us multiply both the sides by 6. 6 is going to give you, because this 3 2s are 6, if you multiply it by 6, you'll get 3 2s are 6, and then again multiply by 6, so 6 here cancel, 5 6 are 30. So you'll get 10 minus 4x less than equal to x minus 30. You can get this x eliminated by subtracting minus x from both the sides. So you'll get minus 30 here and minus 5x here. Then again you can get rid of 10. So you'll get this minus 5x less than equal to minus 40. So let us divide both the sides by minus 5. And when you are dividing by minus 5, you have to reverse the sign. So now x is greater than equal to 8. So 8 and infinite is the answer. But this round bracket is going to be square bracket. Why? This is because this is not a strict inequality. Greater than equal to means you have to use this square bracket, not round bracket. So the answer would be something like this. Next is 7x plus 3 less than 5x plus 9, and I hope that you are going to solve it. It will be x less than 3. How you are going to represent it on the number line? So since it is a strict inequality, you will use a hollow circle, and this x less than 3, this line in the blue shows the required answer. What about this? You can solve this easily now. You can multiply both the sides by 4. So you can get 2 here, and this 4, and this is 4. So you get 6, 8, x minus 8 is greater than or equal to x minus 3. So that is x greater than or equal to 1. I hope you will be able to get this. So x greater than or equal to 1. Now this is what you need to place a circle which is filled, not hollow like this, because this is not a strict inequality. And what is the mark you are going to show? X is greater than or equal to 1 means all the values which are greater than 1. This is the answer. Next is the marks obtained by a student of class 11 in first and second terminal is this and this. First terminal this one, second terminal this one, and the question is the number of minimum marks he should get in annual examination. That is the third one of the annual. We take it as x, so that the average of at least 60 marks he should get. So how do we find the average? This plus this plus this means three values divided by 3. So 62 plus 48 plus x by 3, and this needs to be greater than or equal to 60, because it at least 60 he should get as an average. So this is the inequality greater than or equal to 60. Multiply both sides by say 3, so you get 180 here. This will get cancelled. 62 plus 48 is 110. Now you can subtract both the sides by 110. This will be cancelled. 110 means you get x greater than or equal to 70. So this is the inequality that needs to be done. That is, he need to secure at least 70 or more than 70 marks to get at least 60 as an average. Next is find all pairs of consecutive odd natural number. Odd natural number, both of which are larger than 10, and sum of such size that their sum is less than 40. So let us take one number as x. You'll be tempted to take it as 2x plus 1. Why? 2x plus 1 will actually make it as a odd number, but we don't have to worry about this, because if we take x, the another number we can take it as 2. Say 3. What is the next number of 5? What is the next number odd number of 7? So this is increment of 2. So if you take 1 as x, now there will be x plus 2. And the condition is any number cannot be greater than this 10, which are larger than 10. So any number has to be greater than 10. So which is greater? X plus 2. So we'll take the small one. X is greater than 2. After all, if you add 2, it will always be greater than 10. So x plus 2 will be greater than 10. So we'll take x as 10. So x greater than 10. And what about the second condition? Sum is less than 40. So x plus x plus 2 is less than 40. Right? So what we get here, 2x plus 2 is less than 40, x is less than 10. So x is less than 10 is the third equation. But first equation was x is greater than 10. So x needs to be between 10 and 19. What are the values you can get? Odd numbers. After 10 it comes 11, then 13, then 15 and 17, which is less than 19. So these are the 4 values of x. And what will be the another number? X plus 2. So one will be 11, so other will be 13, 13, 15, 15, 17, 17, 19. This will be the answer. Now let us take the graphical solution of linear inequalities into variable. Before we go to the solution, actual solution, let me tell you that if this is the Cartesian plane, okay, any line you draw, this is a line, it divides the plane into two halves. First is this one, the other is this one. So our solution will either lie in this plane or this plane. So which plane needs to be studied and checked, and which is the correct answer? Let me go to another line which is somewhat oblique. This is not straight, an oblique line. So oblique line also divides the plane into two parts. This is the first part, this is the second part. And our answer will lie, or the solution will lie in this plane or this plane. So any point in the Cartesian plane will either lie in one plane, plane 1, or in the another plane, right? So any line it can take. So what we are going to see here is we have a line. We call it as a line ax plus by less than c and ax plus by greater than c. This is our first line. It needs to be less than c. Second is ax plus by is greater than c. So what we are going to do here is For these inequalities, we'll take ax plus by equal to c. So possibilities are either this can be less than c, greater than c, or equal to c. These are three possibilities. So what are these three possibilities? First is that either the solution is going to lie on this line, which is this line. If it is less than c, it will lie in this plane. Or if ax plus by is greater than c, it will lie here. If you want to find out the explanation of this, just consider this ax plus by equal to c and take any point p alpha beta and p alpha gamma. And of course, we see that the gamma is greater than beta because alpha is same, alpha is this, but gamma is greater than beta. Here, y value is greater than. So let us place this alpha and beta in this equation. X alpha, y beta. So a alpha plus b beta is equal to c. Now you see that alpha is greater than beta, as you see here, because this is the y coordinate, this is higher one. So multiply both the sides with b. B gamma is greater than b beta. Let us add a alpha on the both sides. That will not hamper anything. And we see this is what? This is what? This is actually c. So a alpha plus b gamma is greater than c. And also we see that this alpha and gamma is actually satisfying this equation, right? So this is satisfying and this is also satisfying. So all the values here is going to satisfy this equation. And similarly, for the another case also, we can check it out. Okay, so you have to understand that any line makes two plane and our solution will be in this plane or this plane. If this is greater than c, we'll go to this plane, less than c will go to this plane. And for that we'll choose a value. I'll just show you how. 0, 0. Okay, so I'll just tell you the region which contain all the solution of an inequality is actually our solution region. That we'll find out. We'll take some example. And if you want to identify that plane which will represent the inequality, we just need to check certain point and whether it lies or doesn't lie. And the best a and b is always 0, 0. Always 0, 0 is preferred. You place 0, 0 there. So the inequality, if it is of type ax plus by is greater than equal to c or ax plus by less than equal to c, then the line ax plus by equal to c, this is included in the region because this is greater than equal to c, because this is greater than equal sign is there, so this line will also be included. If the inequality is of this sign, you don't have greater than equal to or less than equal to, then you will not include this ax plus by equal to c, right? So we'll see about this example and you will understand what do we mean by different planes and how we are going to solve it. So till then, thank you so much.